And as you can see behind me, we got fans already checking out the new tracks and the listening stations. And throughout the show, they'll get a rare chance to ask the band about the making of the album and the inspiration behind it. And that's not all, because Green Day is going to treat us to not just one, but 2 live performances right here on the stage. All right, Green Day fans, consider yourselves warned. There's no better place for you to be the next half hour. But before we move forward, let's take a quick look back at how a little punk band from Berkeley, California first blew the alternative music scene wide open.
How are we, you know, just like a bunch of dorks.
With their high energy and twisted punk sensibility, Green Day became a household name with the release of 1994's smash hit, Dookie.
What do you think it was about Dookie that took off?
They like seeing guys with zits on MTV.
Between the zits and 2 other monster singles, Dookie sold 8 million records stateside and even garnered the trio a Grammy for Best Alternative Music Performance. Not ones to lose momentum, Green Day quickly followed the success of Dookie with 1995's Insomniac.
We stay on the road. We don't take a lot of days off.
I don't sleep as much.
Expending all that energy led to a much-needed rest before Green Day could record and release their most ambitious and risky effort to date, 1997's Nimrod.
I really don't give a rat's ass what anybody thinks of this record.
If there is or if there isn't an audience for it, I know that there's 3 people right here that'll still buy it and still listen to it.
But there was an audience. In fact, Time of Your Life went on to become Green Day's best-selling single ever.
Well, we couldn't really think of anything more punk rock to do except for put out this song.
Something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Now on the eve of their 4th major studio release, Warning, Billy Joe, Mike, and Trey are sure of who they are and where they're going.
Punk rock attitude is just something that is embedded in our heads because that's where we come from.
We're just gonna keep on rocking.
All right, they come a long way since they first started playing together as little puppies. Please welcome the boys of Green Day, Billy Joe Armstrong, Mud Dirt, and Trey Cool. First listen to Warning. It's great to have you guys back. Now,
Thank you.
We know. Smart ass. It's been 3 years since your last record. How do you feel about your fans listening to the album for the first time?
It's really great. Well, you know, it's a transitional phase. You have to, you do the record and it's your own, and then you give it to everybody else. And so it's like I said, we're in a transitional phase. It's gonna
be kind of hard. It's gonna be kind of weird, like having your fans sit here watching you, going. And then you're looking back and I'm going, no, it doesn't suck, right?
This better not suck.
All right, let's get things started with what they first listened to. Track number 1 is the title song from the new record, and it's called Warning. All right. Enough of my bantering. Who's got questions for the band? All right. All right, I got you guys. I got you. All right, here we go, brother. What's your name, man? You seem eager.
My name is Greg. In the song Warning, there's a line, is the cop or am I the one that's really dangerous? Is that referring to something like that has to do with a run-in with authority, perhaps the police?
I've never had a run-in with authority or the police. No, it's basically just about questioning everything. It's sort of, there's a lot of rules that are kind of meant to be broken, and a lot of laws that are meant to be disobeyed, and that song is kind of about that. So,
you cool with that?
Thanks a lot.
All right, we promise you Green Day live, and we're not going to keep you waiting any longer. You guys ready? That's what I want to hear. All right, everybody, get on your feet. Here for the first time on TV, it's Green Day with Minority.
Underdog, there of which I stand alone. A piece in the crowd, a tongue against the mold. Without a doubt, singled out the only way I do. 'Cause I wanna be the minority. I don't need your authority. Down with the moral majority. 'Cause I wanna be the minority. Stepped out of the light. I can shiver and slumber. Marching out of time to my own now. The only way I know, one light, one mind, flashing in the dark, blinded by the silence of a thousand broken hearts who cried out loud. She screamed under me, we'll take the rough, take them all, you and your type. 'Cause I wanna be the minority. I don't need your authority. Down with the moral majority. One mind, flashing in the dark, blinded by the silence of a thousand broken hearts who cried out loud. She screamed under me, the threat for all, come on, you are your time. 'Cause I wanna be the minority. I don't need your authority. Down with the moral majority. 'Cause I wanna be the minority. The minority.
Songs and more with your questions coming up on this very special Green Day First Listen, so stick around, don't go anywhere.
Creamy potatoes, full of lima beans, and a wonderful chili pie with whipped cream. Creamy lima beans, easy pie with its lima potato pie with whipped cream, pie with cream.
Welcome back to First Listen with Green Day. I'm Brian McFadden, and this is the only place to be if you want to check out their new disc, Warning, before it hits the stores. Are you guys loving what you hear so far? Yeah! All right. So let's get to our next track. It's called Castaway, and it's track number 5. So let's listen.
Among a mission in the destination unknown. An expedition in the desolation road where I'm a castaway, going at it alone. Castaway, now I'm on my own. Castaway, going at it alone. Castaway.
What's your name, man?
Name's Mike.
All right, Mike, what is your question for him?
I've been a big fan ever since the Kerplunk days. And my question is, in Castaway, you guys talk a lot about isolation and feeling rootless. And now that you guys are married with kids, where'd that song come from?
That's a good question.
That song is just kind of about personal freedom and just, I don't know, just living free. That's all, you know. And
there's also a good time where you stole that limousine.
Yeah.
I think we were going to a Universal Amphitheater for something, and the guy went in to get directions from the hotel. And I'm standing out front. Billy's in the car with a bunch of other people. I think him and Fat Mike from NoFX and a couple of other people. And I'm standing outside the vehicle, and then I realized that it's driving away. Wait a minute. It's pretty cool.
Do you guys...
Stamen.
And you guys mentioned that you have kids. How old are your kids?
One's 5 and one's going to be 2 pretty soon.
Isn't that kind of weird, though? I mean, if you think about it, like, you get all these kids, like, running around, you're trying to write a song, do you just, like, come on, man, Daddy's trying to write here?
It's never, I don't know. Usually when I'm writing, sometimes it just comes in the car while I'm driving or something.
Oh, right on.
Or in the middle of the night. Or while I'm having sex. Which is a terrible time.
You gotta stop, get the pencil, and be like, hold on, baby, right back. All right, let's listen to our next track. It's track number 12, and it's called Macy's Day Parade, which is kind of we'll get into it in a minute. Check it out.
What's the consolation prize? Economy inside dreams of old. Give me something that I need. Satisfaction guaranteed. 'Cause I'm thinking about a brand new home. The one I've never known and where it goes. And I'm thinking about the only road. The one I've never known and where it goes.
Now, my question for you is this: is like, you know, that's your only ballad on the album. Did you feel like obligated after the success of "Time of Your Life, Good Riddance" that you'd have to go out and do another ballad?
I don't feel obligated to do anything except for write good songs.
Right on.
I mean, no, you know, I mean, you know, now we just do what we want. I mean, we've been doing ballads.
Yeah.
I mean, we had a song called "Rest" on our first record, and Words I Might Eat. Thank you. Words I Might Have Eaten / whatever. But it's yeah. So you know, I mean, the song just came naturally. I mean, that's what we do. We just write songs and get together, play them, and you know, see what happens.
Cool.
You know?
Let's get some more questions out here, guys. Questions? What's your name, man?
I'm Moose.
Moose?
Yeah.
What's up, Moose?
Man.
What's your question?
How you doing, Brian?
You got fans here.
It's their show, though. So, all right, my question to you is in that last song, Macy's Day Parade, you said, I'm thinking about a brand new hope, the one I've never known. What's that refer to?
I think there's a lot of things as you grow up, get older. You know, there's a lot of things that you kind of think that you want in life, or whatever, like television or magazines or whatever tries to portray, or your teachers and telling you, you know, how to live and how you have to make money and you have to be successful. But you know, I think that if you have some kind of hope, just to make one day better than the last day, that's what life really matters. Not all the material crap that you sort of comes at you that people pretend that you want. You know.
The serious Billy Joe.
I feel like it's Oprah.
All right, let's hear some more music. Am I right, guys? This is what we came here for. All right, this next track we're going to hear is called Hold On. It's track number 8 on Warning.
So I run to the edge on the shadow of a doubt, with my conscience bleeding. Here's the truth, all the treasures of my youth, as I hope to the break of day, when you lost all hope and excuses, and the cheapskates and the losers, nothing planned, strictly I do. You gotta hold on to yourself.
Now I've got a question for Mike. Mike, when making an album like Warning, what sort of things do you guys argue about?
We don't argue too much. I think if we're doing something wrong, we'll usually figure it out on our own. You know, or it's less vocal, I think. It's usually just an eye shot.
It's right. All right, we got one more track for you guys. This is called Church on Sunday, which is my favorite song, and I'll tell you the reason why. And let's listen to it right now. It's track number 3.
I'm not getting any younger as long as you don't get any older. I'm not gonna see that yesterday never was, but just as beat. I go to sleep, making your mascara bleed. Tears on your face, leaving traces of my mistakes. When I say, if I promise go to church on Sunday, will you go with me on Friday night? If you live with me, I'll die for you and this compromise.
That's so true. Great song, man. Really good song. It just reminds me of when I was a kid and my mom was like, she's like, you know, Brian, you can't be out late on Saturday. You have to go to church on Sunday. And Sunday had to get up early in the morning. They had to go grocery shopping afterwards, and they have to take the grocery bags. And that's probably not why you guys wrote the song, but that's how I felt. I felt that. All right, we got another question. What's your name?
Lindsay?
Lindsay, what's your question for the guys?
In that song, I really like the line, "If you live with me, I'll die for you," and this compromise. And I was wondering if that's a reflection of your feelings about long-term relationships.
Is this on? Yeah, yes. Yeah, well, you know, you always have to come up with compromises in your, I mean, even in friendships and all that. I mean, if you know someone for years, but yeah, definitely a relationship. That song is a love song. And, oh no, come on, stop. Come on. Just don't even go there. Jesus. You're killing me.
You're getting all sappy on us now, bro.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No way, I'm hard. I'm mean. I listen to Limp Bizkit, man.
You say that with a straight face. You okay,
Just
man?
give me something to break, man.
That's promised. Get ready for one last track off of Warning, and we're going to leave you with it, too. It's track number 2, and it's called Blood, Sex, and Booze. Let's give it up one more time for Green Day's performance.